Outside it is cold, it is wet and it is miserable. To make it worse, it's a cold, wet and miserable Saturday. Saturdays are days I get most of my work done. And so I went shopping this morning and I picked up some goodies. Got some horseradish, which I'm going to be planting. And the wife wanted to try some quinoa, which is going to be interesting. And finally, I picked up some gourmet potatoes that will get going. First of all though, let's start indoors. Okay then, what the hell is this stuff? Well, first of all, it has a funny pronunciation. To me, that says quinoa. But apparently, it likes to refer to itself as quinoa. Secondly, I'm not sure what gluten is or why it's coming free with everything these days. But apparently, this doesn't have any of it at all. Finally, I'm told it's like a bit of a rice substitute. I've never tasted it, I've never grown it. I'm often leery of things that are branded as a superfood. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it has to pass the taste test. So, I'll grow it this year and we'll see how we get along with it. These are going to be pretty big. Not sure where I'm going to plant them yet. Okay, I've come up to the rooftop. I mean, that's my garden there. And I just want to show you what's happened next door. We used to live next door to a small wood. But they're clearing the lot to build a big house on it. And you can see the destruction they've done. They've taken down so many trees. It's unreal. Just here was a blue spruce. Now as I stand here on my roof, I would have been in the shade from this thing. It was as big as those ones there. There was a very, very small cottage type house on the property. So now we've lost our privacy curtain, the one that gave us dapple shade, and they're going to build a big house like that right next door. Going to be doing quite a bit more sowing, which I'm not going to bother filming, and we'll catch up to it all later in the greenhouse. Talking of greenhouses, don't forget to clean your greenhouse windows. Right now your seedlings need as much light as they can get. I'm just making a small modification. It's not much, but it's really going to help. Oh, it's getting warm. Well, these are the gourmet potatoes that I wanted to try. 3 different types. There's French fingerling, which I'm going to grow in this bed here. There's banana, and Russian blue. The others I'm probably going to get going in pots. Not sure yet. But I found if you grow potatoes in the ground, and I did an experiment last year, or even in a raised bed, they grow much better. I did a lot of sowing yesterday, and it's time to get everything a good watering in. These are the turnip seedlings that I sown the other week, and it's time to pinch some back because I only want 1 per cell, but I don't like to just rip them out because that can disturb the root of the one that you leave. So what I do is I kind of take the leggiest one and I just snip it. This is horseradish. It's not very big and it doesn't look very healthy. And I bought it from a nursery. And I'm told that was a stupid thing to do because the stuff that you buy fresh in the supermarkets will work just as well. I'm going to plant it and it's going in a pot because I'm told that 2 pieces of horseradish like this, put it in the garden, it'll probably take over the whole garden within a few years. So we're going to plant it in a big pot, and then come the autumn we're going to have a nice additive for our beef. Now I want to say a quick hello to the empty nester. I was watching her grow horseradish last year. She's growing it in a pot. Her name's E. I believe she's in Missouri, so don't be afraid to check her out. I believe she's sowing the seeds of happiness or something like that, and striving towards self-sufficiency. Wouldn't that be nice? So when we put this in, we plant it at 45 degrees. Now there's a really good reason for that. Unfortunately, I have no idea why it is. So if anybody knows what that really good reason is, could you please tell me? Same again, green bit up, in at 45 degrees ish, and cover it up. Now hopefully that's going to go mad in there. It was pouring down with rain yesterday, just pouring down with rain, but today's been a nice day. It's been a productive day too. But right now, I think it's time for a beer.